you, Carnivore. Here we are. Sleep deprived. Sleep deprived.
Yes.
That's what it feels like today. Not as bad as I was expecting. I kind of expected to wake up like a zombie with as late as we had to stay up last night. But I don't really feel like it was as bad.
Yeah. Just a little lethargic.
Yeah. It's actually kind of less than I normally would had I went to bed when I normally.
How interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I do
get
feel.
too much sleep sometimes.
Well, no, it's not. Not on a normal day, but on one of those days where I'm up until like 9:30.
Oh.
Maybe 10 o'clock.
So you feel like you didn't go to bed early, but you didn't go to bed when we actually went to bed.
Yeah, but it almost feels like that I have less tiredness than the days where 9:30 days or 10 o'clock days. And we went to bed at 11, right?
Well, you went to bed at 11. I went to bed close to midnight.
I'm so tired. It's really foggy this morning.
You were actually totally asleep when I went to bed.
Wow.
I couldn't even get coverage from you.
Yeah, there'll be none of that. My coverage. But it was chilly yesterday because it was in the 80s, and
Yeah, it was so chilly.
and so the air conditioner and stuff was working overtime and really well. And it was cold in the building. It was cold in the house. It was cold in the car because you're so used to 105 degrees that 85 feels like an ice storm.
I couldn't believe Sam was sitting in his living room with a coat on.
I got out the big comforter, and you wanted it.
Yeah. Don't bring that up.
Exactly. I'm just saying, it was a definite change, climatic change that was a bit intense. But anyway, last night we have an app in my neighborhood called Nextdoor, and you guys maybe have one too, that all of the local people put in ads, they put in missing dogs and all of that stuff.
Mostly missing dogs.
Yeah. A lady had put on there that she had a trampoline for free. It was a full-size trampoline, and we kind of talked back and forth, and it just didn't feel like time was going to, be in our favor. But then out of nowhere, she's like, well, the lady who was going to get it before you fell through, so it's yours if you want it. I'm going to start undoing it. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. And so I sent her a text on that app, but she never responded. And so we kind of waited until 10 o'clock. And then finally, it was like, okay, this is just crazy. And we had even taken my son home with us so that he could help us. And we kind of just laid around the house until almost 10:15.
Yeah.
Which is an hour and a half after I normally go to bed. And finally, we just drove Mike home and came back thinking that maybe we would hear from her. Still didn't hear from her. Finally, this morning, I got a pop that said, oh, I didn't realize that you texted. Here's my address. She hadn't even given the address, or we would have come and helped, undo it.
Oh, that was kind of the plan.
Yeah.
To go finish taking it apart for her and get it out of her way.
Exactly.
And then I would have some serious muscle training from the impact of bouncing and jumping that I could stress my bones and tendons into a stronger situation. And so, yeah, that was the idea.
And the lady was selling her house. Yesterday was the closing day, and so now there's a partially dismantled trampoline somewhere in the city that we have to try to figure how to get to. I think we should try, though. I mean, even if that means you need me to come in and help, I just feel like that's got such a good benefit for PT
I think
and
that
stuff.
I can drive over there, and if there's anybody there, convince them to let me have that trampoline. Nobody wants.
Well, it's more.
And if nobody's there, then I'll find it, put it in the car.
Yeah. Well, and it still has to be a little bit more dismantled, and that's why he got some mallets to hopefully help make that happen.
My clown tools.
Clown tools. Oversized mallet. So, We had ice cream at work yesterday. We had an ice cream social.
What's this mean?
You missed out. That's true. But I'm pretty sure that you ended up better off than I did. Because I gained like 3 pounds by eating ice cream. So I'm interested to see how my body reacts to that today.
I didn't even consider weighing it. I didn't even think about it.
It's a habit. It's in the middle of the floor. So I weigh every day.
Yeah, it's a habit for me to step over it and ignore it.
That's fantastic. Well, you also can't really see it in the dark and you don't turn a light on.
Yeah.
Although, when I woke up this morning and you were like playing motivational speaking like really stinking loud, I was feeling a bit hostile towards you.
But it got you up.
It did, and it really was less painful than some of your other versions of wake up time. Today is Friday. We have dinner plans with my mother for her birthday. It is Texas Roadhouse steak day.
So,
did you notice his face? I hope you did, because he's very excited.
So you're just going to share the largest ribeye they have, right?
Or T-bone. We could do a T-bone.
Ribeye.
Okay, we're doing ribeye. That's why I want to get the extra meat, so that I can have my ribs and you can have your ribeye, and we'll have a couple of baby sides.
Oh yeah, that you add ribs, right?
Yep. The meal that I want to get is ribs and ribeye and 2 sides.
I don't even care about sides.
I know
I'm going to eat peanuts.
Exactly. So
Which,
then I
yes, I know peanuts aren't real keto or carnivore, but we all have our weaknesses.
Yep. And peanuts definitely are on the list for you.
Yep.
So that's the plan today, which means I have a lot of work to do at my office to make sure that I can leave a little bit early. And then have dinner. I'm going to work out several times today, obviously. And when Robert gets off at 2:30, he's going to try to get a trampoline in the car.
By myself.
Yep. It's going to be fun. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
I think I can. I think I can. I think
No,
I
you
can.
can. I know you can. I know you can. Good stuff. So other than that, I mean, we got some interesting things happening today. We'll see how they go. We haven't been out to eat probably a while. I was going to say a month. I felt like that was excessive, but that's about what it feels like. We just don't go out to eat very often. I mean, you bring home food from the cafeteria, so I guess that's eating out, sort of.
Except for I made it. I know what's in it.
Yeah, true statement.
So,
That's the thing. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully, my body will expel the extra weight that has decided to hold on to because of the ice cream. Hope so. Because I was just under 180 and now I'm not anymore, and it's very annoying.
why do you like to jump rope so much?
I don't know. It drives me crazy. I thought about it, and I mean, technically, I'm 40 pounds away from my goal. Which, I'm definitely the closest I've ever been.
Yep. Aside from those 3 pounds.
This is what happens.
Sorry,
he kicks me while I'm down, people. He kicks me.
That wasn't really a kick.
That felt like a kick.
That was more of like 2 fingers on your shoulder while you're trying to get up.
That was a poke with the toe.
No, like I said, it's just 2 fingers on your shoulder while you're trying to get up. Yeah, just enough off balance that you can't push yourself
Then
up.
I might fall. This is my support system, y'all. I'm so glad you get to see this. That's what
I love
happens.
you, baby. I'm just trying to help you strengthen yourself. Anybody buy that?
No one does. It looks like it might rain today, which is kind of lovely. It's been nice to have less than 100-degree weather.
Yeah, we're having the right side of us for there to be rain today.
Yep.
And it's interesting. No? Yeah, it's west of us.
Oh, okay, good.
West of us, it normally comes through.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. Yesterday it was east of us and it rained last night. So
Who knows? Yeah. got a little bit of work on the pool. Robert put salt in and we added a shocker. And we've been doing a backwash a couple of times, trying to get it cleaned up so that we can actually enjoy it maybe this weekend.
George went for a swim.
Oh yeah, we took the snakes for a swim. It was so cute. Okay, one snake went in. The other one was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
And it wasn't like we dropped the snake in swimming pool or anything. I had a hold of him most of the time and was trying to discourage him from getting in the pool. But once he realized that there was this big pool of water, he wanted to go for a swim.
Yeah, and he pretty much
He
jumped
got
in.
he got
As
so
much as a snake
aggressive
can
that I was
jump in.
like, okay, you can go for a little while. And he swam all the way across the pool and halfway around it and seemed to enjoy himself. And when he got ready to get out, my hand was there for him to climb up.
Yeah, we had already had the discussion that if Robert couldn't get him for whatever reason, that I had volunteered to go get my suit on and bring the snake back to safety, but it was totally unneeded.
It was cool. Now see, that was a misunderstanding there.
Was it?
Yeah, there wasn't. That's why I was saying that I didn't want to let go of him, is because I wasn't willing to go straight in what I was wearing.
No.
And see, you never mentioned going and getting a suit. That would have taken too long. You were going in then.
Oh, okay. Luckily, it wasn't an issue.
One way or another, she was going in for my snake.
All right, see y'all later. Bye.
Hey, it's Aimee and Robert.
Well, there's two ways through.
We are so hot. We are at the watermelon festival.
So
Chowing down on some watermelon and shopping around.
there's two ways through
We are.
and 2 ways
Everybody,
around.
you
So
wanna be in
there's
it?
4 ways over there.
This is Kim. Yo, what's up? And there's Mom. She's having a heat stroke a little bit. She's taking a minute. Everyone's just hot. It's at least 110, maybe 15. Maybe I mean, not kidding you. It is so stinking hot out here. All right, later. Well, we survived the Rush Springs Festival, and now we are stopping to get some melons.
Yep.
There's watermelon down further.
Where's those nuts?
We're hot. We're uncomfortable. And Robert, here you go. We'll see how it goes when we get here. So we're in Shawnee. And in Shawnee, you know, every city has these, like, structures that are stuff. Everyone has them. Everyone can use them. In Oklahoma City, it's buffalo. In Tulsa, it's penguins. And in Shawnee, it's horses.
In Indianapolis, it's tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes in Indianapolis, yep. So, okay. Having fun. Hey, looks like this is as close as we're gonna get. We're not, it's too windy, so we're not gonna get to ride after all, but we're gonna walk around and see if they change.